I didn't get to do my little peek intro. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello. It is time. It's time for Fanart Friday. Woo! I'm so excited. This is the final part of the Shadowheart series that we're doing. So, excuse me. I wanted to combine all the parts together and make a speed paint of it as well. I am really excited to continue this because I have a few announcements to make and I wanted to say them during stream. I didn't want to say them like too late, but I am way too excited to say some of the announcements that I want to do and the game I want to stream for tomorrow and for Sunday. So I will let you guys know. And again, for those who had stuck around for the whole series ever since I started Fanart Friday, thank you guys so very much. I love each and every one of you. You guys mean so much to me. I appreciate the support. I love you guys so very much from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, I'm going to make a little speed paint. I said this again. It's just going to be for the ones who weren't able to watch the whole thing or just prefer the speed paint version. It's going to be much easier. Again, with the Melina one, I have not posted it yet because something happened with the part 1 and I have to post that on YouTube and then I will get to the Melina speed paint. So those two are the ones that I'm going to do. And as well, we're going to be doing Kitana once this is done. And once the Kitana series is done, I am going to make a poll. The poll is going to be, well, it's going to be in multiple places. Number one, it's going to be in, let me bring my mic closer. It's going to be on my Twitter. I'm not going to call it X, I'm still going to call it Twitter. But anyway, it's going to be on Twitter. It's also going to be on my YouTube community tab because I haven't been using that in a while. And, excuse me. Yeah, it's going to be on Twitter. It's going to be in my YouTube community tab. And it's also going to be in my server as well. I'm going to make a little poll for people to vote for the next character, what people want to see once Kitana is finished. Those are the 3 I wanted to do to just get some momentum for the series and such. I don't have anybody in mind as of right now. Well, kind of actually. The 2 that I had in mind, because there was going to be 4 options. The 2 that I had in mind was, the first one was Sindel, which is Kitana and Melina's mother. That was option number 1. I didn't know what design to do for her, so I'm gonna have to figure out the design to do for her for this time. And yes, I am going to be doing the other designs of certain characters, just so that it could be like a complete series of the character, like for example Melina's MK11 design or Kitana's classic design. Those are going to be done as well, considering it's like more unique. And if you don't want to watch the MK1 like Fanart Friday, there's always the other ones like the classics and so on and so forth. The other option I had was Asterion from Baldur's Gate. He's a very popular character from Baldur's Gate, so he is another option. Those are the only 2 I technically have. I just have to see. I will take suggestions from you guys as well in case there's like specific characters you guys want to see that aren't like relative to games. It could just be from movies, from TV shows, from books even. I'm open to suggestions as long as it is appropriate for Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. As long as it's appropriate for that, and we'll be just fine. Oh, I need water. Hold on. Do I have my water? No, I do not. I should have prepped it before stream. But anyway, I was going to start stream a little earlier, but then I got a little busy and I needed to finish some stuff, so I decided it would be best to get everything sorted out, make sure everything was fixed, and then we can start. But without further ado, let's dive right in. Oh my god, I'm so tiny. Let me fix that. Hold on. I'm so tiny. There we go. Also, my overlay is kind of leaning towards the side right here. Let me fix that. There we go. There we go. Much better. Okay. So, a question you might be asking is, Cream, why is the screen white? And I can't really reveal the announcement until later on. I want to get at least some part of the art like done, and then I'll reveal it. I will show it to you guys because I am really excited to stream this game for tomorrow and for Sunday. I'm going to make this a series as well. Yeah, I don't know how long this series will be, but I'm going to make it a series as well. Hopefully when I play this, considering I am super excited, I don't want my mic to accidentally just peek out and all you hear is pop, 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 pop. So, alright, let's get everything sorted out here. And then let's get some music. Oh, there we go. Just gonna make little fixes first. There we go. And then we're gonna start with the music. There we go. Now I hope you guys enjoy the lo-fi. Because, again, lo-fi is very calming and I love listening to it while I draw. It gets me in the zone almost. But this is where we left off with Shadowheart. The previous stream before was, I believe, supposed to be like the last part, but because of stuff that had happened with the artwork, I wanted to fix it and fine-tune it much better so that it doesn't look kind of crooked and ugly at the end. So I had taken the time to just fix it, make some changes, and I'm gonna zoom out again. And then here we go. This is what we have so far. We don't need that much left for Shadowheart. We just need like the background, the shading on her clothes, some effects as well, and then we're done. And again, I won't forget to make that announcement, trust me. Oh yeah, and for and another announcement. I am still going to be streaming The Walking Dead. I'm not just going to save that for October. I'm going to be streaming that as well, but the episodes are going to be separate. I decided that instead of putting it like 2 at a time, or like 2 together, that it's just going to be separate, like episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, because there's 5 episodes and they are very long. So I thought it would be best in order to put them all separate. So the next episode for the Walking Dead series is technically episode 3. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming that. I will let you guys know, of course, but once I do, it'll be the 3rd part. It won't be 3 and 4 because I don't know how long those are. But from the first part that I did, 1st and 2nd technically, it was really, really long. I didn't expect it to be incredibly long because when I played The Wolf Among Us, it was just one part at a time. But overall, it was, I really love The Wolf Among Us. I can't wait for the 2nd game to come out. But I'm just gonna do that if I'm gonna play any more like Telltale games, because I know there's a Batman Telltale game which I want to get to. So I'm just gonna do it one at a time, just to make stuff a bit easier and stuff like that, and so that you guys can also enjoy the content. Alright, so let me just find the highlights. There we go. So I'm just gonna move the highlights down here. The highlights I recommend for it to be a separate layer because of the fact that if you put it together with these layers, it's going to merge together and it's going to look like a hot mess. Also, where did this blue thing come from? Where did you come from? Oh, let me fix that. I don't know where this blue thing came from. Go away. But yeah, there we go. Honestly, I really love like what we have done so far, especially the hair, it's beautiful. I tried playing the Batman game when it first came out, was super laggy and buggy. I've not played it yet. I'm completely blind to it. I'm still like brand new to it. Also, hello, Sleepy Hazard. Hi, hello. How are you? Hello, hello. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm in my little tiny form. Yay! But I'm in my little tiny form for tonight's stream. I thought it would be fun to be pretty tiny and small. But yeah, I do want to give the Batman game a chance. I don't want to jump into something that's gonna end up becoming like the stream has to be cut short or it's intensely like buggy. Because I had, I think the only situation, like I had that happen to me twice, which was Baldur's Gate. I don't know what happened. Something happened in the background and then Baldur's Gate had just cut out towards the end. So again, I am just gonna do like a special VOD series for Baldur's Gate. I think instead of making a custom one, considering I made so many already, I am going to, excuse me, I'm going to be playing as one of the companions, most likely this one. I'm gonna be most likely playing as Shadowheart. No problem, I'm gonna be lurking, mostly still at work. Okay, that's fine with me, that's fine with me. Also, I don't know why my chat's not showing up. Oh, that's why, because it's on the other side. Hold on, let me fix that. Let me fix that real quick. Here we go. There we go. Baldur's Gate, let's play, let's go. My chat is tweaking, I have no idea why. I think it's showing double chat. There we go. But yeah, I do want to play Baldur's Gate. I've been playing it for so long. I don't want to save the hours that I played that game. It's I don't want to, but anyway. But yeah, I'm going to be just doing like a let's play of Baldur's Gate, just be playing as this companion, as Shadowheart. It won't be streamed, sadly. I will not stream Baldur's Gate because of the fact that it has crashed on me multiple times. It has like I can't talk. It's crashed on me the second time I tried, and it's lagged on me the first time I tried. So I still want to provide that content for you guys, but it's going to be just with video format. Yeah, video format will be the best format because it can stand a recording, but it can't stand a stream. It's either or. But yeah. Just a word of warning again, I will be playing with mods because of the fact that I find mods in games fun. It's optional to have mods in your game, I just personally prefer it. But I like the mods so far in Baldur's Gate. Incredibly fun to use. They're mostly cosmetics, it's nothing too heavy, just cosmetic stuff. But yeah, I want to do that. And I'm gonna scratch my nose. There we go. And some other stuff I had planned. There was a game that I saw that was recommended to me. It was recommended by a friend of mine. It was September 7th. September 7th, it's like a Christmas horror game. So I saw that and I was just like, should I get it? And someone had said you should at least play it, considering there was a game that I had played last year. It was called Crimson Snow. But because of stuff that had happened, I was not able to post it. So I'm going to be able to post it this year. And same with September 11th. I'm going to be doing that one as well. For Crimson Snow, it was probably one of, it was a pretty good game, I gotta say that. I saw a lot of people play it. I saw Corey play it. I saw Jay play it from the Cub Scouts. But I didn't see too much of it because I wanted to see it myself. Again, because of spoilers. I did play it myself. I am gonna upload the video in December. It's completely done, but it's not ready to upload considering we are in November. So it will wait. Here we go. Yeah, so it's going to be uploaded in December. Same with September 7th. Even though technically it has that name, it's still like a Christmas sort of horror game. When I see those, I'm scratching my eyebrow right now. When I see those sort of games, I find them so unique because I've never seen like a Christmas horror concept before. I've always wanted to play something like that. Crimson Snow is my first one. September 7th is my second one. Yeah, it's my second Christmas horror. But I don't want stuff for December just to be about like just horror games completely. I wanted it to also have like a variety of Christmas themed games and stuff like that, and Christmas themed artwork. It'll make a lot more sense that way. Plus, like, I think for December I'm going to do like just take one of my game days and just put it so that it's like a Christmas themed artwork, because I had one in mind, but I can't say for now because I really wanted to do a Halloween artwork. Halloween has already passed, I know, and I know she's also thawing. I've been seeing the memes everywhere. She's thawing! Run! But anyway, I've been seeing all those memes on Twitter. Not just Twitter, everywhere actually. I've been seeing them all over. And the thing that I want to do is I want to get the Halloween artwork done. It's going to be very late, but I want to get it done so that you guys can see the Halloween artwork. I will show you guys the artwork. The one that I did last year, I don't know where it's at. I think it's buried somewhere in my Twitter. But the one that I did last year, I made it with like Adventure Time, like chibis. I call it my little jelly bean style, considering it kind of looks very jelly bean like and Adventure Time like. So that's how I draw my chibis sometimes. But let me just make a new layer underneath that. There we go. But yeah, for artworks like that, when it has like multiple people, I call it my jelly bean style. It's so much fun to do because it's very jelly-like. I personally, out of all my artwork, art styles, because I actually, fun fact, I actually have multiple. I don't stick with just one. I tend to have multiple. So, but personally, the one that I find the most fun to do is the jelly bean style, considering it's so quick. I'm going to fill in some of this color, and there was another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Well, let me just fill this in real quick, and then we can talk. I need to fix these lines here. Yeah, I gotta fix these lines here, because some of the color bled in. So I gotta fix all of that. I don't want it to bleed too much. If it bleeds too much, it's gonna look way too awkward in the final result. Here we go. I'm gonna erase some things and change my fill bucket setting. Go down. There we go. Can I stop with the paint bucket? Oh, there we go. Alright, almost done, and then I can chit chat with you guys. Here we go. Okay, so the other day, while I was just relaxing, getting some homework done, I had noticed something on YouTube, and it had caught my eye, and it was something for a game called Dead by Daylight. They had released this new skin for one of their killers, which was called the Naughty Bear. I have seen that game before. I have never played it, but I've seen it before. And what just happened? I'll just continue with my thing. Hold on. Oh, there we go. So I saw it basically trending all over, considering Dead by Daylight is like a juggernaut of a game. But the Naughty Bear skin, it looks really, really well done.
What?
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Oh my god! That scared me. Hey yo, hello Nightly. Hi, hello. Also, hello there, Michael. Hello, hi. Hello, you guys. Hi, hello. Oh, that scared me. I was just talking about Dead by Daylight, and that scared me. Hello, you guys. Hi, hello. How are you guys? Hello. I hope you guys are having a very good day. But anyhow, so the Naughty Bear skin I saw in Dead by Daylight. Oh, oh my god. So the Naughty Bear skin I saw in Dead by Daylight in the game, it looks really, really well done. They outdone themselves with this. It looks incredible. I have just I looked up how the game actually was. It's a pretty, I would say it's a pretty old game. And I was just like, huh, they brought back one of their old IPs? Because fun fact, Behavior actually made the Naughty Bear games. I didn't know that. And they went by a different name at the time. I think it was Artificial Mind? I would have to look it up again. But yeah, when I had looked it up to see more information for the Naughty Bear skin, I was just like, this looks so creepy, but also so cute at the same time. Because of the fact that, well, for the concept for Naughty Bear is basically like a sociopathic teddy bear. And some people's reactions to it were just like, holy. That was my same reaction too when I first saw what this teddy bear can do. It's a really big teddy bear. It's a giant bear. I feel like I should move this up. There we go. Yeah, I should have moved it up, not kept it downwards. There we go. But yeah, for the Naughty Bear skin, it looks really interesting. And I have played Dead by Daylight before. Wait, they're making a killer teddy bear? So, for the stuff for Naughty Bear, it was based off of a game that the people who made Dead by Daylight Behavior, they made that game, Naughty Bear. So, they're bringing back one of their old sort of games. The evil teddy bear had already existed. They had already made it. So, they're bringing it back. And I think it was to bring back one of their old games. Yeah, one of their old games, and also for nostalgia. I just saw it trending all over. There's people that loved it. There's some people that said that they hated it, but it received a lot of love, a lot of love. I have not played it myself, like I said, but it has received a lot of love. I have played Dead by Daylight before with some friends. We just do custom games because of the fact that there was a little funny story. It was my first time playing Dead by Daylight. I just got it. I was just playing with some friends, and this was a year ago when I had first started streaming, but I didn't stream the game at the time. So when I was playing Dead by Daylight, we went against, I forgot what killer it was. I think it was Hillbilly. Yeah, I think it was Hillbilly. Bubba or Hillbilly. So either one of those two, I was really uncertain of what to do. So when I had went to try to find a place to hide, basically I was the first one down, and then I started screaming so hard into my mic. I wish it was clipped because of the fact that I was screaming, "Let me go! But DBD is a bit competitive for me. It's a little bit competitive from what I've seen, but I prefer to do custom games and such because it's more funny that way. But DBD it's a lot of fun when you start playing it. I personally recommend it. It's not one of my favorites, but I personally recommend it. And all my friends heard at the time was basically just me screaming at Hillbilly to just put me down. That sort of stuff. Am I putting this on the wrong layer? I feel like I am. Oh my glob, I am. Hold on. But But yeah, and the thing was, at the time I kind of had like a headset microphone, so I didn't have the one that I use now. I had like a very old headset mic, so my screams were kind of muffled. Yeah, my screams were like pretty muffled at the time as well. Considering the fact. And nonetheless, I can technically show you guys what the Naughtyverse skin looks like the concept art. I don't have the game installed sadly right now to show you how it is in game, but I can show you guys like the art of it, of course. Okay, so we are midway done with the filling. Here we go. This wasn't transferred over here because of the fact that like her arms are literally crossed under her chest, so this won't be seen. I feel like I should have gotten water. But anyhow, besides that, I feel like I've said this before, but I watched a FNAF movie. I don't remember what stream I said that on, but I watched a FNAF movie. I loved it. It was amazing. I loved it. The animatronics, like not lethal and just wholesome, was so sweet. It had made my night. I was just like, it's so cute. Good anyhow. Okay, so that's one part of it. Let me just turn this off. Yeah, and the pants are the same color. The pantaloons are the same color. So let's put another layer for the pantaloons. Yeah, because they are the same color. I'll fill those little spaces and don't worry. What's that little awkward space? Let me just check this awkward space real quick and then I will keep talking. What's that little awkward space? I'm unsure what that little awkward space is right there. I will check that later. But just fill this in as well. There we go. Okay. Now I can keep talking. So, beyond that, I said this before, I know I said this on stream, but I did watch Smile, the horror movie Smile. I didn't like it that much. I personally didn't like it that much. Except for that one jump scare, that took the wind out of me. Oh yeah, and anybody who is on Twitch, I said this before, but there's a little command you guys can do. It's a little bonk command. It's really simple, just like exclamation bonk, and you guys could just throw stuff at me if you want to. But yeah, back onto movies. So when I was watching Smile, I watched it again with a friend, and it was her first time watching it, and she wanted to see it because she was excited. I was just like, okay. So we watched it, and then that jump scare came. Like the jump scare with a little bit of spoilers. So when the pro tag gets into her car, and then her sister knocks on the door, that scene where her neck just cranes literally sent chills down my spine again. I hate that jump scare so badly. Because of the fact that it's just so quiet, and then her neck decides to crane down. And it looks so painful. And when she saw that jump scare, my friend, she had let out the loudest scream that I had to take off my headphones at that. And I told her, my ears. And we were just joking about it, considering like I can be a loud screamer, but the scream that she let out was incredibly loud. Her mic had peaked at that moment. That's how loud it was. I know mine does peak sometimes, but the way that hers peaked, it was just a high pitch. Okay. Here we go. Now the pantaloons are filled in, and let's make one more layer for the shoes. So I do have my little color map. I'm gonna go back to this as well, but I do have my color map for her shoes. So I'm gonna change the colors of the shoes just so that it's more of like a lighter brown instead of like the darker one for here. Because this is gonna be dark as well, so I'm just gonna make it a little lighter just to save on time. Also, you guys let me know how the audio is, if the music is too loud, if I'm too low. If I need to fix or change anything. No! I will fix those in just a second. Alright, now we're just gonna put all of these here as well. There we go. Now put this here. And here as well. Hold on. Let me go back to the skin. And then right here. And then underneath here. But let's clean this up first. There we go. Yeah, let's clean these up first. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Besides Smile, we were also going to watch the Winnie the Pooh horror movie Blood and Honey, but it was too late at that point. And I have not watched it yet. I really want to. A lot of people say that it's bad, but I at least want to give it a chance. Because the fact that Blood and Honey, I don't like the concept of a scary Winnie the Pooh. I grew up with Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is adorable. I do not want to see like the concept of a horror Winnie the Pooh. I feel like it was done beforehand. Like if he was just like a savage bear. But it's just so sad to me because Winnie the Pooh is so wholesome. Just so wholesome. Literally just a wholesome teddy bear. And I want to go back and revisit like older horror movies like from the 80s. Because of the fact that the classic ones, the really, really classic ones are, in my opinion, one of the best. There are some that are also good as well in the modern era, but I have not watched it yet. I really want to watch Megan. I've seen so many good reviews for Megan. A lot of my friends recommend me to watch Megan, so I'm gonna take the day to just sit and watch Megan. But besides that, another one that I watched, which isn't technically a horror movie, one that I have watched, which I find like a really charming movie, like a really charming Halloween movie, was Hocus Pocus. It was my first time watching Hocus Pocus, and I loved it. I really loved it. It was on Disney Plus. It was such a cute movie. I love Hocus Pocus. It's not one of my favorites, because one of my favorites of all time is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Always has been and always will be. But Hocus Pocus is such a cute movie. I loved Hocus Pocus. It's amazing. Would I watch it again? Yes. But anyhow, it's a really adorable movie. I loved it. I have yet to watch the second Hocus Pocus. I've heard that that was also good. Some people said it wasn't as good as the original, but I want to give that one a chance as well. Considering that I have to watch older movies that I wasn't able to watch at the time, or like I was too scared. And speaking of like Halloween stuff, I know spooky month is over. I know, but I like talking about it. But beyond that, there was an old series I went back and watched that I used to be terrified of as a child. So when I was a child, Itty Bitty Cream had watched the Goosebumps series, or a little bit of it. So with the Goosebumps series, considering nowadays it's super corny and super cheesy, but Goosebumps was, oh my god, I just rewatched it a little bit ago, like not today, but I believe it was like 2 days ago. I rewatched it, and I kid you not, I honestly, like, as corny as it is, I loved it. I loved it so much because it just brings back so much nostalgia for me, and it's so much fun to just sit down and watch it. The thing that had terrified me from Goosebumps was the fact I don't think this was an episode. I think this was like a special. So if you guys remember, there was this thing. It was called The Mask, and it was like a Goosebumps special. I don't remember it completely because I didn't get through the whole thing. But it was like with a haunted sort of mask. It had stuck to this girl's skin, just meshing with her, becoming one with the poor girl, and she tried to remove it, but it was taking over her somehow. And I remember there was this, like, the Halloween special where it was like revenge of the mask or something like that. It was taking revenge. I would have to look it up again so that you guys can know what I'm talking about in better detail. But when I had saw like the mask talk on its own, at the time, Itty Bitty me was horrified. I was absolutely horrified because of the fact that my imagination ran wild as a child. I was really horrified, especially the voice that thing had. It was terrifying. But then when I saw like just a clip of it years later, I'm just like, I don't know why I was so terrified, but it was terrifying as a child. I've already mentioned like classic shows and stuff like that I used to watch. It was also horrifying. There was Courage the Cowardly Dog. I remember that. Some of you guys were also mentioning that when we were talking about Courage. And it was just like the white floating head with no eyes and no lips. It was just like a white floating head. That was horrifying and still is to this day. Still is. It will always be horrifying. No matter what anybody says, it will always, always, always be horrifying. But anyhow. Okay, so I think we're good with the color fill. So we're not going to touch that. So these are for her curls. We just need one right here. And the metal piece at the top and in the middle of her shirt. Yeah, we just need those. So I'm going to hide this. And also her shoes. There we go. Alright, now let's fill them in. Did I get the right color? There. Yeah, I did. So besides that, when I was on YouTube as well, this is a different topic similar to horror, but I said this on one of my streams before where there was an accidental like flashing from the video I wanted to talk about. When it came to like a horror roster, like a horror video game roster, I didn't expect to start flashing at the end, but the fighting game roster that I was talking about to you guys, I had seen somebody put another video in depth. I can talk about this one because it's a bit better. I don't think they have flashing images. From what I saw, I can't show the clips because of copyright, but I can certainly talk about it. So let me just fill this in here. So when I saw that video, it was really interesting to me because it brought up a lot of horror icons that I didn't even know about. Like, I know about the classics, but some that I didn't even know were technically horror icons, and there was one that had stood out to me, and I know some may recognize this. I have not watched one of their movies. It was Terrifier, and it has, I believe it has Art the Clown. So I have not watched it. Some people have said if I'm gonna watch it to basically not eat anything, because of the fact that Terrifier has like a lot of, it's intense, it has like a lot of gore, and to not watch it especially at night, because the fact that it's more worse at night compared to watching it in the daytime. So just like, really. And it was one of my friends, they had said I can lightly recommend Terrifier, but again, just be very, very, very warned. You don't want to watch it when you're eating because of how gruesome it is. I recommend, if you're gonna watch with somebody, watch with somebody who has seen it. And don't eat something while you're watching the movie. So I was like, okay. So I had that recommendation in the back of my mind. I'm tempted to give it a chance, but I have not watched Saw. I know about Saw, but I have not sat down to watch the Saw movies. I know my brother loves Saw. He's a really big Saw fan. But for me, when it comes to horror, it has to be like a case-by-case basis, considering it was like really, 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 really intense body horror. Like, yeah, body horror that it's just like tongues being cut out and eyes gouging out. No, I can't watch that. I will feel very sick. I have seen, even if it's in a video game, I will feel incredibly sick and very queasy. So I can't handle that sort of stuff, but there's a limit. But beyond that, oh, my nose itches again. There we go. But beyond that, my friend said, if you really don't, like, if you watch it the first few minutes and then you have to stop, I can completely understand. Because it's not a movie for everybody, so. Okay. Let me just fix this here. There we go. Now I'm gonna scratch my nose again. I think what had scarred me the most, like, talking about horror stuff, and I'm gonna move on to something else as well, but there was a few last thoughts I wanted to say. When it comes to horror stuff, I think what really had affected me the most was, as a kid on YouTube, I had seen like the Dead Space scene where it was that I think you were getting your eye scanned or something like that, and I was pretty young at the time. So when I was watching that, I had just stumbled upon it, and I forgot the YouTuber that I posted it. I think it was like a top 10 sort of video about like with spooky sort of horror video games. That I just clicked on it aimlessly. I really didn't mind. So when I clicked it, I had seen like Isaac just lay down and get his eye scanned, and I was feeling a little queasy. So I was just like, oh, it's with the eye, okay. I was, no pun intended, I was still a very naive child, so I watched it anyhow. When that scene had happened, and like the death scene had happened, and his eye, like the thing that had inserted into his eye and it killed him, I was basically like, no, absolutely not. It just made me super sick because I was just like, oh yeah, that's disgusting. I was so sick by that scene, in fact, that it had basically scarred me for life. And with the Dead Space remake that had already come out, I am way too scared to play it. I've never played a Dead Space game before, but I'm just too horrified to just play it. I know the jump scares can be pretty prevalent, and they can just come out of nowhere. It could just be so quiet and you can just see one of those things chase after you. But I'm just too horrified to play it. Then again, like, I feel like I would just have to man up and most likely play it at least one day, just once. Okay. Because there's other games on my list too, because there was also this new one that had come out. It's called Don't Scream. And basically the concept is just that, like, don't scream. As, like, these jump scares come to get you. And the thing that worries me is that I can get to a certain point and be good, but because of the fact that I'm such a loud screamer, it's going to, like, the moment I scream into that microphone, I'm done. I'm done. If I were to play that, it's gonna be probably the quietest or the loudest stream I've done. Because the first time I saw Don't Scream, it was on Twitter. I've seen it trending on Twitter. People have been talking about it and playing it, but I have not watched their videos, considering I'm tempted to get it myself and a few other indie games as well. But moving on from horror, so another thing I wanted to talk about was I just got back into other types of games. It was like comfier games, because I haven't played like a comfy game in so long. A lot of the games that I have played are more action or horror based. For example, like the last stream I did, it was like The Walking Dead, so on and so forth. But then I decided to just give myself a break and just go and play some comfy games. So some of the comfy games that I did was that I had played Stardew Valley. I played Stardew Valley because it was gifted to me. It was a very sweet and sentimental gift. I love it. But I had played Stardew Valley and I was just like, I miss this. I miss playing games like that. And when I had played Stardew Valley, I was walking aimlessly for so long, I had accidentally gotten myself buzzed. And I was just trying to figure out for like half an hour how to get back to my house, because it was just so dark. And I was basically like, where do I go? Where am I? So I had to call one of my friends and say, I need help. Do you know how to, can you help me get back? And they're just like, it's literally right there. And they had to watch me as I scrambled through because I didn't want to stay too long after dark. So another comfy game that I was getting back into, Animal Crossing, because I have played Animal Crossing before. I love Animal Crossing. It is adorable. It was gifted to me last year for my birthday. So I love Animal Crossing. It's adorable. My friends had also gifted me the DLC for Animal Crossing. And I love it. I love it, Animal Crossing, so much. It's so cute. New Horizons is my first Animal Crossing game. I want to keep playing it. I think I'm going to keep playing it after stream, so that I could just go back to my comfy, relaxing games. And take a break from art, because I've been drawing for like so long. I've been drawing nearly all day. I've been taking breaks, of course, but I've been drawing nearly all day, so. Okay. So now, let's add the silver. The things here that are silver we need to add. And beyond that as well, I was playing The Sims 4, and oh my gosh, I never realized how chaotic The Sims 4 actually was. I have mods on The Sims 4, of course. I always have mods. I play with mods considering they're so much fun to play. But I had left my Sims alone for 10 minutes because I had to do something important. I forgot to pause my game. So when I came back, my Sims were starting a mess. It was just a complete mess. The house was dirty. I don't know what happened to the baby. I was really scared and really lost. Like, what happened to my Sims? and it was just a complete chaotic mess. I had to look everywhere for where their child went. I'm just like, oh my god, they lost their baby. So alright, now we just need, so this is possibly like the same color as her hair, so we're just gonna fill this in here. It's gonna be darkened, considering in game it's kind of like the same color as her hair, so there we go. It looks kind of a mess right now, but we will fix that with the power of a background color. What I like to do if I'm scared that it's very messy is just that I like to do this. This will show me if I'm missing anything or if there's something that's a straight up mess. Okay. I know this is very bright, but this helps me a lot, and I do recommend for other artists to do this sort of thing so that it helps when it comes to colors and not wanting to have like anything missing or look strange or look off. So let's go back. I think there is something missing here. Yep, there's things that are missing right here and then right there as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. This is with the skin, so I'm gonna just deal with that so that, again, we don't have anything that's completely missing or that looks very awry. Shouldn't take me that long, of course. There we go. Now for the top of the hair, it's missing some parts here, 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 and here. And now for the skin, it's missing parts here. I think with the other side, it's good. Yeah, for the other side, it is good. Oh no, wait, we're missing some parts here. And I think we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, missing one part here. Here we go. Now let's put these together, considering this will, again, it'll help with like missing parts and pieces. And where is the metal part? There it is, it's right here. So we gotta add it to her hair now. So I gotta grab it. Considering her metal part in game, once she becomes like this, I'm missing something here, I'll fix that. But when she becomes like this, I don't want to say too many spoilers, but this part doesn't go away. Like the thing that holds her braid doesn't go away, or I haven't noticed and paid attention. But yeah, it does not go away. Let me turn off the skin and hair layer so that I can see it better. There we go. Okay. So now this goes right here. It would have been a much lighter color. Yeah, it would have been like a much lighter color in game, but it doesn't look like that in game. This piece is completely metallic. So I'm just gonna go over here and around here as well. Here. Here again. And there we go. There we go. Okay. So now these two pieces are done. So I think out of all of these, we're just gonna work on the metallic pieces first so that it can mesh with here. But I want to fill in the missing portions, which is right here. So again, that shouldn't take me long. There we go. Because this is a finale. We're literally almost done. So now, what happened with her hair? What happened with the middle piece of her hair? Did I mess up? I think I might have messed up. Hold on. I put it on the wrong layer. Yep, I think I did. Let me erase that. It's right here. I'm gonna erase that. Yeah, just erase that here. And then fix this here. Much better, okay. There we go. We're looking good. There we go. Shadowheart's looking fantastic. Okay. So we're just gonna turn off this shirt and keep this turned on so that we can have like the metallic pieces there. But I'm going to take a little quick pause because I gotta use the restroom and I'll get myself some water and a snack. So I will be right back, my lovelies. back, my lovelies. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, there we go. I got myself some water just in case. Yeah, I got myself some water just in case I get choked up when I talk. So, we shall continue. And I thought about like the announcement that I'm gonna make once everything, like once Shadowheart is done, I have the image of what I want to show you guys so that you guys can see it. Yeah, so that you guys can see it. And I can tell you guys what I'm most excited for. So let us continue. So right here with the metallic pieces, what I want to do is I want to, let's put it in add layer. Yeah, let's make it an add layer. I want to make it as shiny as possible, considering that it's very shiny. It's a little metal piece. So let me fix this actually before we continue on. There we go. And now I'm just gonna make it like that, and then like this. Yeah, there we go, like that, and then like that. There we go. Now the trick is, when I want to make metallic pieces, I lower down the opacity to a certain degree, like this. Make a new layer, put a clipping mask, and then we're going to do something else. We're going to make another add layer. I've learned this from a couple videos I watched. So what we do here, you're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be much thinner. It'll let me, yeah, it's going to be much thinner considering this goes on top. It's more obvious with with gold and bronze. With silver it's kind of hard, but it's more noticeable there. So we're just gonna lower it down as well here, just like that. There we go. And then do that like this too, and then that would be the metal shaded. It's really hard to see, but it is shaded like that. So we're just going to go here, and then let's zoom out a little bit so that I can see better. Do the same thing here. Here we are. And then the same thing here. Here as well. Here we go. And then right up here. And then that would be the metallic pieces all shaded and done. There's not much to do for the metallic pieces considering they're so tiny. I know a lot of people like adding like very intricate details, but I personally prefer having like it be simplistic almost. So let's put these two together. Yeah, let's put these two together, and then the top layer is going to be for the shirt, which we're going to work on now. And then after that would be the pantaloons. So yeah, let's work on the shirt. If this color is distracting for anybody or is hurting anybody's eyes, just let me know and I can turn this off. Again, it's just to help with like shading and anything missing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just put a clipping mask, multiply, and use my watercolor pen. I keep forgetting which pen I use, if it's a watercolor normal or the watercolor wet. I keep forgetting which one it is. I have no idea why, I just keep forgetting. But anyway, so one thing I was doing today while I was doing some homework and getting some stuff done was I was making fried Oreos because it was so cold and I really wanted fried Oreos. And when I had made the fried Oreos, they turned out so good. I wasn't able to take a picture of them because of the fact that I had some family members over and it was like they were gone in an instant. It was so good, and it was like my first time making fried Oreos. I would love to make them again, considering fried Oreos are amazing. I would love to like take pictures and show you guys, because I love making desserts. I love baking in general. I'm not a baker, but I bake some things. Like I make cookies, and I also had made like I think a cheesecake once. Turns out the cheesecake actually, the top of it was really hard, and I didn't throw it away, but the top of it was just like incredibly hard. I have no idea why. And besides that, I had also made cake pops. Cake pops were one of my favorites. They always were for like the longest time until I had made other desserts, and I'm just like, oh yeah. Fix this actually. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Because I don't want to be too heavy-handed when it comes to the shading. If I am, it's not gonna look right and it's gonna look very muddy almost. Oh yeah, and I will post the final result on Twitter. Like I did with Melina, I'm gonna post the final result there. And I also wanted to do other art stuff. I said this before, but I did want to do other art stuff with you guys besides this. So I have to think about it though. I was thinking of doing Model Mondays, which was we just sit down and just make a model from start to finish. And then make it a little series like Model Mondays for fairies, Model Mondays for elves, for orcs, that sort of stuff, all that sort of stuff. It doesn't have to be fantasy even, it could just be other things as well. Because drawing is second nature to me. I love drawing, I love making art. I had artist block before, but that was because I was pushing myself too hard when it came to drawing. But now that I've gotten older, I've learned to essentially not block out artist block, but take breaks whenever I can and just do other stuff. Be it be baking, watching a movie, so on and so forth. And that's some things I like to tell my little community as well. I like to tell you guys to just take breaks whenever possible, get something to drink, something to eat. Don't push yourselves to the brink, that sort of stuff. Did my music stop? I think my music stopped. Oh no, there we go. I was so confused for a second. I was just like, did my music completely stop? There we go. But yeah, I really like telling you guys to take a break, to just take it easy. Everything's gonna be okay. Like, we have to take baby steps. That's the most important thing we have to do. Just take baby steps, relax. Just take a deep breath and everything's gonna be okay. Shading does look a little itty bitty messy, but we will fix that. Yeah, it does look a little messy, but we can certainly fix that, of course. There we go. Alright, so that is for one piece of it. Let's do the same thing so that we can have the darkened shadows, like right here. And then right under here as well. Yeah, right here, and then right under here as well. There we go. And then here as well. This is just for more darkened shadows. Especially in the smaller parts. Of course, that won't be seen as much. Like right around here as well. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna put this here. this as well. We're gonna lower down the opacity so that it's not too much. So I'm gonna just do that. And then right here as well. We're gonna add highlights as well. But that's much later on. Yeah, it's gonna be right here where we, like right in these spots, we're gonna add highlights. Right here. Now we're gonna just fill it in a little more, right around there. Right here, we're just gonna fill it in. Here as well. And this shouldn't really take us long even. I don't know what effects we'll get for Shadowheart. Well, we'll see when we get there. I know I said my thoughts before when it comes to this game, but Baldur's Gate is such a fantastic game. Like I said, don't like my hours. I don't like talking about how many hours I have, but it's a really good game. It's a fantastic game. I am not surprised if it will get Game of the Year. So if it doesn't get Game of the Year, I feel like people will just start a riot considering how good and how popular Baldur's Gate is. Some people have been, like, when they played the third one, they went back and played the first two just to see how different it is. And from some reviews I've seen, some have said that it's like vastly different from the third one. The third one is just like its own standalone, basically. Okay, so the shirt is done, so we're just going to put this here. So now, what should we work on next? Pants or shoes? Pants or shoes? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh my gosh. But pants or shoes? I say pants. We go with pants. Shoes are later. We can work at the we can work on the shoes later. Let's do the pants. Alright. From here. And then we're just gonna do the same thing, or make it a little bit easier considering it's like the same color, and then use this. I didn't fill it in here? I thought I did. Hold on. I thought I filled that in. I'll just put this in here. Fill this. Right there. Oh. Fill this here. I'm using the wrong pen. Here we go. But yeah, again, I said my thoughts for Baldur's Gate before. It's not going to replace, like, one of my favorite fantasy games, which is Dragon Age. I talked about it before. It's a fantastic game. I love it with the bottom of my heart. I always have and always will. I still have not heard news for the new one, for the new Dragon Age that is coming out. I really want to see it. I won't be getting it the day of launch, but I still want to see new updates for it. It's worth it. It is very much worth it in my eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna let's grab this color right here. This light brown. Turn this off, come here, and then go back to my other one, which is a plain watercolor. Here we go. I did play Dragon Age on stream once, considering I have beaten the Dragon Age games multiple times. Like, I've beaten the whole series. It took many tries, but I've beaten the whole series. Except the new one, of course. But I have played it on stream. The first one, like I said beforehand, it is a very slow, like a slow burner at the start, and it'll continue to be a slow burner, especially the more you progress with it. So there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna put this here. And I think what we should do is just add a little bit of shading right here towards the side. We're obviously gonna fix that, but let's add a little bit of shading towards this side here. Not too much, but just a little bit. There we go. Again, don't want to go too heavy-handed. Right here. No, let's fix that. Considering this will have more shading. I forgot a piece. Where's the pontoons? There we go. This is a piece of the pontoons. I can't believe I accidentally forgot it. Man, it's okay. Alright, back onto here. And let's continue. Alright. Now back on to our little shading session. Okay. And there's something else I really wanted to tell you guys. There was a story that I just remembered, but I will get to it in just a second. There we go. Well, that's for leg number 1. Like this set of legs. Then we gotta move on to the other set of legs. Up here. And then like this. There we go. Okay. So what I wanted to tell you guys as well, I feel like I've mentioned this before on stream, but I revisited like the Resident Evil games when I was just taking some time to chill to myself. So when I had revisited the Resident Evil games, I had not played them in order. I just played them with the one that I had. So I had played Resident Evil 7. I've played it before. I've beaten it before, but it was so long ago. So when I had played it again, I felt like it was honestly such a good game. Out of all of them, like I said, it's one of my favorites. I feel like they brought back the horror really well. And that it was done in such a unique way, because the fact that the series was going down when I believe Resident Evil 5 had come and it was become more and more action based, and not many fans had liked that. They wanted it to be survival horror again, which it was, but it had just basically tanked and just removed itself from survival horror and just became an action based game, which it wasn't meant to be. It always was supposed to be survival horror. People say that to this day, that it will be survival horror, but since the changes that they made, so on and so forth, it just became just an action game. The ones that I have seen that have basically tanked this series, this is like, it's not like a hot take. I've seen this said before. Some people said that it was Resident Evil 5 and 6 that had tanked the series in total, because the fact that 6 was memed upon way too much, and 5 was also memed upon basically because of the fact that Chris had punched a boulder, and that ever since that scene came out, like was posted all over social media, that was connected to Resident Evil 5 and still is to this day. No matter where you look, it's just Chris punching a boulder. But I still love what they did with Resident Evil 7. Just bringing back the survival horror, going back to its roots, not being like too much action, but still good enough that it's still horror, is amazing. one of the boss fights that had literally driven me mad was for the mom. I think it was for, I forgot her name, but yeah, I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but it was her. Her boss fight was intense. I gotta say that. It was incredibly intense. It was really intense, and still to this day it was. I have not played the DLC for 7 yet, so I have to go back and play the DLC. I heard that one of the DLCs for 7 basically was memed upon as well, considering I think it's like a really heavy action-packed DLC, but I still have not played it. I haven't seen anything for it. I won't lie to you guys about that. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna lower down the opacity here, and then put another layer, which will be the more darker parts. Oh, I forgot to add the little shinies. I'm gonna do that in just a second. I'm just gonna grab this, go here, lower this down, there we go, and then we shall continue. And beyond that, I also played RE Village. One of my newer friends, like I just met them not too long ago, was telling me about RE Village and said that they didn't like it that much, which is perfectly fine. They just said it was because I guess some parts were just way too short and some were just a bit too long. I said, I can understand what you mean. I just personally, like, it's one of my favorites. I said it before. I will say it again. It's still one of my favorites and will stay that way. So. Oh yeah, and for the RE4 remake, I have not touched it yet. I know about the DLC that came out. I do not want to watch any videos for it. I want to play it myself. I know about separate ways when it came to the original. I have not seen anything for it. I know about the remake. The remake looks amazing. It is such a faithful adaptation for the original RE4. It is fantastic. I want you guys to also see my reaction to playing the remake. Either it being blind or just me comparing the two, because some people said that the remake is better than the original, which is a rare case. It's like a case-by-case basis almost. Some people still prefer the original, which is completely fine. I love both. I personally love both. But yeah. But moving away from Resident Evil, I was also playing God of War. It was 2018, like the God of War 2018, and I have not gotten Ragnarok yet. I want to get Ragnarok. It looks so good. I want to play Ragnarok. I think it's going to be so much fun. I have also seen things for the new Spider-Man. I have not played the Spider-Man games. I think I will in the future. That's still up in the air. I can't say for certain. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna play the Spider-Man games in the future. Like, much in the future. Not now, obviously, but I want to play it so bad. I love comics. I am a huge comics fan. Not just with, like, the MCU, but comics in general. I really love comics. I love how it's made. I love the storylines. Well, sometimes. Some of the storylines are just a mess. I'm not gonna lie, but I am a huge comics fan. Always have and always will be. So, this may be a bit obvious, but one of my favorite one of my favorite characters from Marvel, for example, is the Scarlet Witch. I love the Scarlet Witch. She is an amazing character. She's fantastic. I love her. Some could say she was heavily based on, like, I heavily based her on myself, But I love Wanda. She is so good. I watched WandaVision when it first came out. So good. It was so amazing. It was fantastic. Probably one of my favorite MCU series. Because with the MCU, I've been seeing some people's hot takes on it. Some people said that the MCU has been going down as of recent years. Some people said that they stopped watching it after Infinity War or Endgame. So on and so forth. I kept watching it to a degree. I watch the more older movies now. Because some of the new stuff, it's still good. But some of it, I don't like it that much. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. We're just gonna lower this down a little more. And then we're just gonna lower this down as well. So like right here. Okay. So let's put this here, and then this here as well. And now let's add a bit of light. Yeah, let's add a little bit of light. Let's grab this. And here we go. Right here. Just gonna add multiple spots of light. I still have yet to add that onto her shirt, but I'm gonna do that as well. There we go. Now let's use the Gaussian blur. Where is it? Where are you? Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Alright, so let's blur it out. Less. There we go. A little more. No, less than that. Back. No. I think right there is good. Yeah, right there is good. Now let's lower it down just a little bit, and there we go. Now let's put it here, and then there we go. And now we just need a little bit of light right here. Yeah, we just need a little bit of light here. And that shouldn't take us long because we're nearly almost done with the coloring process. Alright. So here, 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 and then here, and right there. Now let's go to the Gaussian blur again. No, you can't see that. You can't see that at all. Okay, move it back here. No. No, you still can't see that. Like that. I guess that's good, yeah. Let's lower it down just a little bit. Put it all together. And there we go. So we are almost there. So what we need now is her shoes. So I'm just gonna remove that. Here. And then we can finally work on her shoes. Alright. So since these are a different sort of shade of brown, we're just going to go with the multiply layer again. Okay. Just go right around here. Just be a little smooth and gentle. Alright, this shouldn't take us long at all. Here we go. Its intention to look like a leaf. And then I'll keep sharing with you guys. This one's a bit too tiny, so make the brush thin. Yeah, we're gonna make the brush thin, pretty thin. pause for a quick stretch? Here we go. Now we can continue. Okay. Alright, so I had a topic in mind I wanted to talk to you guys about, but then I just had a brain fart and it's gone. I had a brain fart, now it's gone. Okay, here we go. Another quick stretch. Oh. So, the other day, like I think this was last week, so I was given like a little squishy stress toy. It was by, I think it was my sister. She had given me like this little stress ball, considering I was a little bit stressed out. I was working on so many projects and such, and I think it was like this little squishy. It was like a little cheese squishy. Yeah, it was a little cheese squishy, and she had given it to me being like, here, you need this, you're kind of stressed out here so that you can relax. I was just like, thank you. So I was using the squishy, and I might have used it a little too aggressively, and then when I went to use it again, it just popped. It just completely popped, and I just sat there in silence looking at the poor cheese squishy as it just popped, and I was in so much disbelief. I was just like, I was just in like complete disbelief because I needed a little squishy, but then I accidentally popped it. And then my sister found it. She's like, what did you do to the cheese squishy? I'm just like, I popped it on accident. I'm sorry. Okay. No, it's missing shading right here. So let's add that here. And here. And then there. There we go. Right there. I know after stream, I feel like I'm gonna get myself like a little slice of cake. I got this pumpkin cake recently because I was also at the store just getting like some baking supplies and also getting errands done. So I got myself a pumpkin cake, and it is good. It is a really good cake. It's not like a pumpkin pie. It's literally like a pumpkin cake that it has like, I think, cream cheese in inside, like sweetened cream cheese. It is so good. I would say that's like my second favorite, considering my top favorite is red velvet. Always has and always will be. Okay, so I don't think we need to add light necessarily to this. So I'm just gonna put this here. How long have they been playing for? An hour 41. Okay. So we're just gonna put these here. Do this. And I feel like we should add a little bit more. I feel like I should move this actually. Move this on top. Yeah, that's better. There should be a little bit more with the shoes though before I put them together. Yeah, there should be a little bit more with the shoes. Just gonna put the multiply layer, and we're gonna add a little bit more depth to the shoes. Yeah, because it's missing something. I feel like it is, so here we go. And then right here. Let's try it again. There we go. And now we're gonna fix this here. Alright, now we're just gonna fix that in just a second. Right here at the bottom. There we go. There we go. Much better. Now we're just gonna put these shoes together. Let's move out. And Shadowheart is done. Alright. Yep, and Shadowheart is done. So I feel like off stream, like off camera, I'm gonna look for something right here to put around because I didn't have time to look for that. But Shadowheart is done! I'm gonna zoom out so that you guys can see her a little better. I know it's pretty small, but Shadowheart is done. I'm so happy. She looks so cute. I love her. She looks beautiful. Honestly, I love her. Look at her! Ah, she looks cute! I love her little grumpy face and then her soft little smile. That is so cute. What layer is this? It's empty? Okay, go away. Alright, so the highlights are here. So now we gotta put the finishing touches. And that would be changing the liner color so that it's not black, it's multicolored. So let's start with the eyes first. Yeah, let's start with the eyes first and then work our way down. But overall, I love this. It's so cute. Alright. Let's work on it one step at a time. Alright, so like that. There we go. No, it needs to be a little darker. Like that. Here we go. And then like this. Here we go. I thought I heard something inside. Okay. Here we go. Right around here. Right there. Here we are. There we go. Now we move on to the second portion right here. Right there. And this shouldn't take long considering the fact that, again, we're doing this one step at a time. We're just working pretty slow. Oh, messed up there. Working pretty slow considering I went too fast with the Melina one and I noticed there was a lot of like errors when changing it. Like there was some stuff that was a different color, so on and so forth. But yeah, that is for the eyes. So one trick I really like to do when I do this is to have multiple layers, considering I don't want to have like it on the same layer. I learned my mistake the hard way. So alright, so now for the hair. We don't have to do the hair on this side considering it's already black and it'll stay that way. So now we're gonna work on the hair. So I'm gonna make it a much darker gray like that. This will be the same color for this. So it's much easier to see. Yeah. That feel when your own model artist won't add details to your model's eyes. You mean when it's just like completely blank and you're just like, just no soul? Or do you mean like because Shadowheart has no highlights? Yeah, it's right there. But hello, Atlas Cake. Hi, hello. How are you? Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. We're literally almost done with Shadowheart. The coloring is done. So now I'm just changing the line art color. And I have a big announcement of what I'm gonna do for tomorrow's stream. Or for tomorrow's stream and for a Sunday. No, I mean Chibi. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I will make the announcement towards the end. I was just sharing a little bit of stories with chat. In the meantime, oh no, I gotta make that thinner. You have to make that thinner right here. But anyway, like I said, I did say some things I wanted to do with like some series I have planned. Like for The Walking Dead, I made that at the start, so on and so forth. Because they added shadows under the eyelashes, but it was too heavy. Like really deep dark shadows, like it was almost like eyeshadow almost. So let me just fix that, fix all of this. Yeah, I'm just gonna fix that and fix this here. Yeah, fix that and then fix this here. I feel like I did something wrong. I don't know why, but I just feel like I did something wrong. Like, this does not look right. I don't know why. I know it's supposed to be an eyelash, but I feel like I really did something wrong with that. It does not look right. I'm just staring at it and I'm just like, I messed up it. Okay, right here, and then right there. And right here. I don't know if I should make the eyebrows as well this color, considering like the eyebrows in game, they're not this color, but considering the drastic hair change color, I feel like we should. I'm gonna test that out to see once I get the majority of this done. Yeah, we're gonna test that. Gonna get some of the finer stuff done. I zoomed out a little earlier to show what the final piece looks like. Alright, so we're just gonna lower this down here, lower this here, and lower that there. Alright, now quick stretch again. No, like it was just a hard unblended shadow and they didn't understand my instructions several times, so I just told them get and just remove it altogether. Oh, I understand what you mean. Okay, okay. I understand what you mean. Okay. I can certainly fix that for you, in all honesty, if you want that sort of stuff with the eyes. That's completely optional if you want. If you don't, that's okay too, because I love adding little details and softness, like very gentle. Like my art style is very, very gentle, very soft even. So, okay. So we're almost done with the silver hair. And then we could just see for the eyebrow. The braid is long, so it may take a little while. Right, there we go. I feel like there is some spots that I'm missing now that I'm changing it, but I think we got to everything we needed to for this stream. Yeah, I think we got to everything that we needed for this stream, so we'll be okay. Alright, there we go. Aw, thanks, maybe someday. I would ask too, but no, it's okay, it's okay. I'm literally working on stuff behind the scenes. It'll take me a while, so... But if you want to, that's also, again, that's completely fine. I had to take a break from drawing today because I was working on so much stuff. So I had to give my hand a break. I wanted to relax, just rest. And like I said, after this, I'm gonna get myself a pumpkin cake. Like a pumpkin cake slice, because, like I said, it is delicious. It is absolutely delicious. It's a pretty small pumpkin cake, but it is so good. I said it before, it's like my second favorite, besides red velvet. I have a massive sweet tooth. I think it's pretty prevalent. But yeah, and the bong stuff works again. I know, like, it's gonna be tested out, but it works again. Considering the fact that when we were doing The Walking Dead, it had lagged the stream. It had lagged the stream, so... But yeah, it works again. And how's the volume? Is it good? Am I too loud? Am I too low? Is the music too loud? Too low? Just let me know and I could fix it. I think it's good because I tested it beforehand. So. Here we go. Also, I saw the image that you have posted in my server with the egg. I know about like the egg picture. I looked when I was using the restroom and I'm just like, the egg, my egg form. I can't make myself an egg with my little chibi self because of the fact that this, like my head shape and my chibi form literally makes me look like a potato. So, egg creamy. I was an egg. I looked and I'm just like, what is that? And I'm just like, oh my god, that's me. That's me, like, I'm an egg. I wanted to spam her everywhere, but didn't want to bother your server. It's okay. It's okay, Jesse. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing negative, so trust me, it's okay. It's just literally me with an egg head. That's it. And yes, I will make it into a toggle. I will, so that it's a special toggle. Just be like, you guys want the egg here? Here's the egg. Like, I have no hair. There you go. Very relatable. Yes, like, you guys want the egg? There you go. There is, like, me without any hair. But this one I really can't do with my chibi self. I technically can, considering, again, I will look like a potato. Hello, hello, Marquito Mimic. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Hello, how are you? Shut up, Nightbot. Nightbot is being screamed at. My god. Or Mimic if you're feeling French. Okay, another quick stretch because I'm being like hunched over my desk right now because I curl when I draw. So quick stretch. That's better. Alright, now let me test out the eyebrow. Let me see how that looks. I'm okay, just tired. Okay, okay. That's good, that's good. Okay, so honestly, yes, I like this. He did nothing all day. Why didn't you do something? At least something. Could just be anything. Honestly, like, I like the change with like the eyebrow. It signifies the like drastic character change that she went through. I can't say like, I can't say the change that she went through for here. I will show it in my playthrough when I post it on YouTube. What is happening with my pen? Oh, I was so confused for a second. I'm just like, what is happening with my pen? Why is it changing on its own? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna lower this down here. I will change these, don't worry. I just want to get to a majority and then we will be good. Yes, shame. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I don't really like this artwork of female Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening, but I guess it's okay. I blame Nightbot for me. It's not her. It's not Robin. I can show her in the future, but it's not Robin. It's not Robin. It's Shadowheart. It's not Robin. I will draw Robin in the future one day. But not this time, since literally after this I already have a character I want to do. Well, it should be Robin. I will draw Robin in the future. Just not now. Not now. In the future. Not now. She will have her chance. Excuse me. Sign up. Draw Robin now, or I ban every person who comes into this chat. No, please. Let me stop. I will draw her. Just she needs her turn. Like, let's later in the future. Don't ban people, please. No. She's missing an eyelash. Did I not give her eyelashes? Shadowheart, do you not have eyelash? I didn't give her eyelashes. Does your bonk feature work on Twitch yet? I said it before, it works. Like I said this before, I know somebody's gonna use it, but it works. I'm worried if it's gonna be spammed, but it works. Can't believe I didn't give her eyelashes. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, that's enough. Okay. That's enough. Okay, okay. Now you have to wait before using it again. You have to wait. You have to wait. You have to wait before using it again. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna load it. Ow! That hurt. That really hurt. Why would you throw a gnome at me? How sad. I can't believe I didn't give her eyelashes. I thought I did. Maybe I should make a new Twitch account just to bonk some more. Oh my god. What? Okay, moving back onto this. We are midway with like changing it. What's the cooldown on the bonk? The cooldown? I forgot the cooldown. It should be like a couple seconds to maybe a minute. I forgot. So I'm gonna have to check that when I'm done. Because
And his name is John C.
this is torture. Okay, that's enough. Stop. Okay, okay. Oh my god, okay. That's enough. That's enough. Oh my god. Can I get back to finishing my art, please? The bonks will stop when we get the orc doodles. It will happen one day, that's for sure. I can't do it now, but it'll happen one day. This is like literally not now, considering the fact that I gotta get through this. I gotta get through Shadowheart's art, and then we are good. Ah! Oh my god, it never ends! This is torture! Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, let me continue. Ow! I feel like that's the only thing that's gonna be done in chat throughout the night while I finish this. Just stuff getting thrown at me. Like relentlessly. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Huh. How long have I been going for? For like 2 hours? Okay. Oh my god. I feel like that's just gonna continuously happen. I can just feel it. It's okay. I have to go do my laundry, so I sadly can't bonk repeatedly. It's okay. It's okay. But thank you for stopping by the stream. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. What? I have no words. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. After the bonk, it was just nut. I didn't expect that. That's why I was practically speechless. Oh my god. The abuse. Oh my god. It never ends. The bonk never ends. It just continues. It never ends. Why is my thing acting up? Oh, I see why. Okay. I was so confused for a second. I'm just like, why did it stop? Okay. But you guys, you go do your laundry. I will still be here. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so we just need a little bit here. But once the skin is done, all we literally need to do is just add like the lines, like changing it for the outfit, which shouldn't really take us long. And we gotta move it down to her feet. It shouldn't really take us long at all. So yeah, so we gotta then shade around her feet. Like right here, right around here. I just realized I forgot to paint one of her toenails. Right here as well. And then here. So that I could save these 2 layers. And then we should be, well, right now, again, we're just midway, so. Alright, so. Just gonna fix this here. Show you guys the final result. Make my announcement. And then that'll be all. Because we're literally at the home stretch now. Now for the other foot. Because we did it for the one side, now we gotta do it for the other. So just gotta be careful when it comes to like the lines here. For her clothes, it's just gonna most likely be the same exact color. For her clothes and for her shoes. But the thing is, I don't want to make it, like I don't want it to blend too much because we have to go and then do with the metal piece at the top of her head. So that'll be done with shortly. Right here, right around here. Alright, so that's that. So her feet are done, so let's do with this here. Do I have to do with it on the other side? No, I do not. So we're just gonna have to go back here and then deal with it right here. Considering again, it's just a little bit we have to do. I don't think we have to do her nails. Yeah, I don't think we have to do her nails. I just have to be pretty careful with that right there. Yeah, we're just gonna have to be pretty careful. Axel's favorite part. Oh my god. I felt like it would just be clipped and just sent, like clipped and just sent into the... Ooh, hold on. I need water before I continue with my joke. Give me just 1 second, everybody. Anyway, just clipped and just sent it to the server being like, hey Axel, we did your favorite part. It was the little feet. Okay. So don't worry, I will fix a bunch of little errors so that it doesn't look funky at the end. There we go. And then right around here as well. There we go. And then for the booba. Yeah, for the booba. Now let's put this here. And then here as well. Again, this really shouldn't take me long. We're just doing it one step at a time. Not trying to rush. Because I don't want to make too many errors. Because I would have to go back and see what I missed. Because I think after, like, I think next week I'm going to work on the speed paint, just combining everything, making sure it looks good, and have the speed paint up. Because I said this at the start of the stream, but I am not able to do the Melina one because some stuff has to be fixed. Considering I don't know what happened to the footage, it had gotten corrupted, so I gotta make sure that it's fixed beforehand. Before diving in and putting the Melina speed paint together, because I will do that, it's just not now that I'll be able to. Alright, so now clean up some stuff a little bit. And there she is. Now we have to move back and get this one, which is like the silver. And let's put some of these together. And let me fix it on the arm as well, like right here. Excuse me? Yeah, I'm gonna fix it on the arm right here. Right there. Right here as well. And then right there. There we go. No, it's all fixed. Wait. There we go. Now it's all fixed. Okay. What layer is this? Okay. So we're just gonna put all of these together now so that it looks good and doesn't look like a hot mess. Actually no. Let's move this upwards And let's actually shade, let's change the color. Come here, and then let's shade like her clothes. Yeah, let's do the shading, like the line change on her clothes. That'll be here, and then one layer above it, right there. I hope it doesn't blend in too much. We'll fix it like right here. That's the part where we need to fix it. With this, we don't really need to, but with this, we're definitely gonna have to. Just a little bit of erasing and cleaning up. And then we are good. So it's kind of hard to see, but it's like right around here. It's not supposed to be like that. So yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. And same with here as well as here. Again, it's really hard to see. Same with like the silver. We're gonna have to put it on the layer on top. Go back here and then shade it here. So we're gonna go back with the pen. Come here and then shade it right there. Right here. And then right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to put it right here, right over there. And then right across here. All right. So now she is finally done. So I'm just gonna put everything together. This one. This one. Next is this one. All right, almost done, everybody. Now let's put all of it together and the highlights. So now we're just gonna put these two together. And we are going to get rid of this one, actually. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. And then the reference. And this one as well. And Shadowheart is done! She's done! Look at her! She's completely done! I'm so happy! I'm so happy! Okay, I love how she turned out. I love this! Okay, now, last but not least, the announcement that I want to make for the two games I wanted, not to do games, the games that I wanted to stream tomorrow. Let me just hide it first. Yeah, let me just hide it first so I can find it. There we go. So last but not least, I'm really excited to do this. I've been mentioning this to you guys for a really long while. It's what had started like my fan art credits in the first place. So, all right, there we go. And time! I wanted to be able to play Mortal Kombat 1 with you guys for my two streams for tomorrow and Sunday. I'm so excited to be able to play this game with you guys. Like I said, I am a huge Mortal Kombat fan, always have and always will be. It's one of my favorite game franchises of all time, always will be. And I finally, like, it was gifted to me, but I was saving it for a very special occasion. Like I said, I had hinted at it before at my other streams, so now I can finally play the series with you guys. I am so happy. Okay, now let me stop my music. There we go. Okay, so honestly, like, I had a lot of fun with this stream. It was pretty calming, pretty relaxed. I am just really excited for tomorrow's streams to just jump into Mortal Kombat, just see the story, how different it is compared to the other iterations in the past. But that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow. But again, I'm so happy we were able to get to finish Shadowheart's artwork for today. She looks adorable. I love her. After this, like, we're gonna do our Katana series, and I'm gonna make a poll for the what is it? Yeah, I'm gonna make a poll for the next character after Kitana. Once Kitana is completely done, you guys will have the option to choose the next character that I'm going to draw. I'm going to post the poll on Twitter, on my YouTube community, and in my Discord server. And again, you guys will have the option to vote. I will post all 4 characters. I have to think of 2 more. And if the first 2 I had said, which was Sindel and Asterion, if those 2 are going to make it on the list. But that was all, basically. That was all for Shadowheart's artwork. Overall, again, I had a very fun stream with you guys. I really loved tonight's stream, and I will see you guys next time. I love you guys so very much. Bye-bye!